guarding these high yield minerals? Nope, probably guarding this base. Evil warping in another pylon here. Going to get a little bit more protection. See if we can't do some sucker attacks. Again, this is never give up, never surrender. Evil has rebuilt up here and is sucking down these minerals. Moves out with another strike force. Slowly but surely. Gets some free hits. More free hits. Almost has that Ultralisk dead. One Zergling follows. Survives. Lucky Zergling. Comes another pack of Mutalisks from ships. Do some protection. Ship slaps down another base here. Evil spending some massive cash on cannons. At this point on our Skype channel here, Schmunkle, Unsleep, and I are still shaking our heads how we're surviving this game. We thought we were 100% creamed, and we just didn't give up. So we've got some action going here. Yep, Schmunkle's Dark Templars, I'm sorry we couldn't see it. We're up here. They did a nice job of wiping out Predator's expansion base. In fact, Schmunkle's Dark Templar harass is wonderful. And if I have the opportunity, I will go back and take a look at it. But this Dark Templar harass it's great. It keeps their income down. Doesn't do it. Blinking towards the back and letting these frontline troops take the damage is great. I mean, Blink has so many uses. It's just I don't want to sound like I'm in love with Blink for crying out loud, but Blink can do great stuff. If you're running away, blink out and turn around. And then your frontline troops can take on those Zerglings as they just did while your Stalkers shoot from the range. Good stuff. Schmunkle goes back for a little more Dark Templar harass. Let's check our income. Does Predator have an income? Sure does. But 152 has almost nothing. Whole line of Zerglings coming in. Blinks out, and there lets the frontline troops do their job. This is not a winning battle for Evil, though. That's just way too many. They're going to get surrounded. Off they run, and oh look, cannons. Take a stand next to these cannons, at least get some kills in here. Brings in another Immortal to do some damage. Still a pretty losing proposition. Warps in more Stalkers. Just a hint, probably warp those in just a little bit further back so they don't get killed while warping in, but hey, here they are. Blinks out, gets back under the cover of more cannons. More cannons should be the battle charge in a lot of things. More cannons. The last of Evil's incredible Stalker army goes down. And honestly, at this point, if I'm ships 153 and 152, excuse me, and Predator, I gotta be thinking it's game over. We won. Evil, by the way, made a mistake. Did not mean to use Zealots. Meant to bring in Stalkers. Totally screwed that up. Stalkers would have been so much better. Schmunkle doing a great job with his Dark Templar harass. Again, it's wonderful. Check our resources. At this point, I think Unsleep mentions he could use some resources. One or the other of us, Evil or Schmunkle, pops him some resources. But 152 down to almost nothing. Predator down to almost nothing. Ships has some. But it's a tight game. It's beyond tight. Huge, huge Immortal army. Well, maybe not huge, huge. Pretty darn good. Got another expansion building up. Looks like we couldn't figure out who was going to take the expansion. Everybody's desperate for minerals at this point. There is nobody who has a major excess of it. Crank our speed back up here so we can finish sometime tonight. Here we go. Immortals moving in. Really thought they were going to have some Mutalisk cover. Not sure why those Mutalisks flew away. They don't need the Mutalisk cover, as it turns out. I just am surprised they didn't have it. Stalkers come in to do some defense. More than anything, just to do some harass and keep the mineral rate going for just a few extra seconds. Pointless. Nexus goes down. Everybody runs away. Immortals, push. Next time, push. Take out these cannons. Take out this pylon. Don't give evil a chance to recover. Push. Instead, they head back. And we're almost at the 45-minute mark of this game. Kills that Overseer. No real point, but evil building his army back up. Evil able to pop down another couple of cannons for defense. Schmunkle goes out with Void Rays. He has been saving up. He's looking to pop something. There, Unsleep rebuilds his base. Up to this point, he's been a great spotter. He's been watching our backs, making sure that we see everything that needs to be seen and we know what's going on. So it's unfortunate that one of your partners gets knocked back so much, but instead of just leaving, that partner can definitely stay online and do some great help. A little bit of base defense here, a couple of spine crawlers doing some good, a couple of kills, worth the money. Ships brings back his Mutalisks. He was doing some defense against the Void Ray harass, I believe. Nice Immortal army again. Dark Templars sneaking around, doing some real good harass. Evil takes out this army here. Takes out this expansion base, excuse me. And here comes Dark Templars. Rightly goes for that queen first. Now you're defenseless. Not that there's anything here left, but hey, why not take down an extra base? Evil actually has an army, retreats it. Those Mutalisks still nice and powerful. Evil trying to do some dancing around and bring in ships as Mutalisks. Just not willing to attack them. Blinks him out. And again, we're back to the harassing, back and forth. Hardcore action here. More stalkers, thank heavens. Gotta have those. Blizzard, I don't know if I've missed this, but I know that when you give somebody minerals, there's a little thing up here that says you've done it. I think it'd be awesome if you could show that again in the replays. Be incredibly helpful. Fairly large Void Ray army cruising around. Couple of Dark Templars doing some good old harass. Very large Immortal army with some Dark Templars for frontline, and Archon just kind of all dancing around. Uh-oh. As soon as that Overseer comes over, they can see what's going on, but instead of attack move, looks like most of them are move. There's a High Templar right there. I wonder if there was a point to that strategy, or if it just was what it was. Stalker's moving out, looking for something to kill. Check our income. Evil has, laughable. Unsleep not doing too great. Schmunkle not doing too great. But strangely enough, 580 is the best. And 49 minutes in. That's 580 is usually what you see at about 4 minutes. Not 50. So you can tell this has been a back and forth slog. Even if it wasn't because I've said it 15 times. Army moving out. Dark Templars hanging out, kind of waiting for some action to happen. Immortals, Dark Templars, and Stalkers gathering together. Schmunkle sees it. Trails him. Evil is in here. Let's see. Rocks. Blinked in, I believe. Took out the expansion base. Blinked in, blinks out.